Welcome back to the rest of the story.
It's the end of the day, I know, but it's finally starting to act a little bit like spring, which brings more spring jobs, such as changing the oil in my four-wheeler. The gator got done earlier. Most everything else in here, other than our backup tractor, has the oil changed in it, and that's only waiting on an oil filter. Well, the corn planter, you guys haven't really seen much of it. Maybe I got a clip on it. Maybe you guys can expect that tomorrow night. I'll answer some of the questions about planting. Not so much planting, but I had some questions about the corn planter in regards to why we have the tank where it is and whatever. We spent most of the day, if you can't tell, maybe you can't because I know it is dark in here. I don't have my light on. But the shed looks quite different. We moved a bunch of equipment around. We pulled the auger back out because we need to be able to get to the VT, and we also had to get the chisel plow pulled out so we could work on it. That's going to be a minor job for tomorrow. A lot of what we have to do is just really go over it, grease it. That back shaft will probably, I'm not even gonna bother going back there because I know it'll just be a dark screen for you guys. But that chisel plow does need some more TLC, and for what we have to do this spring, because we were technically done chisel plowing last fall, but we have probably a day's worth of chiseling to do. We'll be done with the 8235 because the 4640 has all the connections on it that it needs for running the planter and the monitor, and I'm not gonna go through the work of unhooking everything and try to get it connected back properly when the 82 is unhooked, and it's just gonna be that much simpler. Something else that I don't think we've really discussed yet, but as far as the 4640 goes and planting, last year we ran RTK, My Way RTK. This year we are not. It's going to be something called TerraStar. When I have a little bit more information on it, I'll let you guys know. Andrew's probably going to give you a video on that, or at least he can discuss it with you. It's not RTK. It's not fixed base RTK, but it is ran off the satellite, but it is still better than WAS. WAS is up to 12 to 14 inches worth of, hey, knock it off! 12 to 14 inches worth of discrepancy. TerraStar is, I believe, 2 to 4. RTK is sub-inch accuracy up to 2 inches, and the more you run it, the better it gets. The reason we're going with TerraStar is because it is a step towards getting RTK. For those of you that are new to the channel and aren't aware of why we had RTK last year and why would we go from RTK down to TerraStar. TerraStar is a stepping stone to RTK. Last year, the only reason we had it, RTK, is because WS Ag, basically it was a selling point. Andrew was getting us, well, I think that was a marketing plan on his part, but we got to run with it last year with our row shutoffs and our corn planter, and as far as running our boundaries with it. Once you've run with it after never using it before, you understand how nice it is to have that accuracy running your row shutoffs. The first year we had this planter, we ran it on WAS, and our row shutoffs were really inaccurate, and I've said that as far as putting RTK on it this year, it's a good chunk of change. But what TerraStar is going to allow us to do is do it gradually. We go to TerraStar, and then the next step is RTK, but it still allows us that increased accuracy when it comes to the guidance, because we will be running the on-track guidance plus the row shutoffs with it, and it still is going to be almost as accurate as the fixed-based RTK goes, but it's still leaps and bounds better than WAS. But I'll talk to Andrew some more, and Andrew's probably going to talk to you guys some more, or I'll get a video with it or whatever and discuss it. So the clouds are starting to come in. It was blue sky and awesome earlier, but yeah, I forgot to put the hair away. We have enough room for it, but we are moving equipment around. Quiet! That'll work for about 2 seconds. But we gotta go through. The 46 has been greased, the planter has been greased, the fertilizer is done, the all the row units have been gone over. That is about 98% ready to start planting. It needs a bath, which it will plant without a bath, but what it does need is the fertilizer needs to be calibrated so we know what to set the rate controller for in the cab. So I'm not promising that I'm going to get a video on that. This is more or less just a daily vlog channel, but I am trying to give you guys something to watch every day. But the busier we get, that can kind of be counterproductive, because the busier we get, the later days I work, the more likely it is that I may not be able to get something posted on a particular day, but it is yet to be seen. But it's late. I'm gonna let that drain all night because it's cold, or the oil was cold. I didn't take the time to run the four-wheeler, and it is still draining. So anybody that knows anything about Hondas, we've had them my whole life. Brittany has her Polaris. There's nothing wrong with Polaris. It's just that it's like John Deere and Case. I grew up on John Deere, so I like John Deere. When it comes to Brittany's four-wheeler, that Polaris, the reason I'm not big on that is because it sits so high and it makes it top heavy, and when you're doing the kind of maneuvers that I make with this, at least with this Honda, you can take tighter turns a lot easier. I got this four-wheeler largely for checking cattle and doing calves, and down the road here, seems how I'm growing my cow herd again, my beef cow herd. I plan on using it for the original purpose I got it in the first place. I'm going to be checking cattle, my own cattle, and tagging my own calves. Hopefully within 5 years I have, well, let's just say a few head of cattle. It's hard to put a number on it right now, but reliable. I say this is reliable, very much so. It seems like you can't really, you can abuse these things really heavily, and they seem to take it quite well. So all right, that's it. It's late enough. So until next time, take care, take it easy, keep in touch. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.